Hello, welcome to English with Avi and Torai. My name is Torai.
And I'm Abby.
As you can see that maybe you guess or you assume that we are a little bit different. Like for example, I am kind of like Asian and she's like white American.
hmm
And but if you assume that she is American, you are right. So where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
Which part of the United States?
I'm from Minnesota.
Okay, so did you born there and like grow up there?
hmm Yes, I was born in Minnesota and grew up in Minnesota.
Did you live in any other states in
hmm
America?
Yes, I lived in Texas for a while.
Okay, yeah, and Minnesota. What is the weather in Minnesota right now?
Right now in January, it's very, very cold there
Yeah,
with snow, probably.
yeah, it's you know, we were we were in Minnesota and also we went to Fargo, North Dakota. So one day, it was very, very cold. I mean, like in Italy, in Rome, we don't get snow, so it doesn't even get like you know negative, like even not get to zero most of the
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
And there was like 20 negative 23, and I went outside in 5 seconds. I felt like there was some ice in my nose, and it was like I said, like,
But you also tried to go for a run when it was like that cold.
yeah. So I said like, okay, I'm going to go for a run. Like I wear like warm clothes and like jacket, and then like after 5 minutes, I said like, I think I'm gonna lose my face forever. Like I think like my skin on my face will like will like be destroyed,
hmm
and it was that cold. But I think for us, because we don't get snow here in Rome, and it's so fun to be in Minnesota, and we try to uh, give you a picture of a normal daily English conversation, and we do this kind of video in purpose because I just want you to know that like it's like if you are watching videos and they are like very perfect, like English, speaking English and just living with the like in a countries like they speak English and their first language, and like it's not like always perfect. So you hear words like you hear people speaking like not grammatically correct and like and like
hmm
so and that's why we do this kind of things, like just gives you an idea.
hmm
I hope you enjoy watching our video, and also we hope like that it's also be helpful for you. I English is not my first language. One of the reason I like to teach English, especially through this channel, I want you to know if I could, if I learned English, like okay, so I learned first like Dari.
hmm
That's my first language. Even not Dari is not my first language. So for example, like we are like there is like four ethnic group in Afghanistan, and we have like our own language. Like my mother tongue is like Hazaragi, and it's just like very difficult for like even the rest of like even in Kabul, people they don't speak Hazaragi, but it's hard to even communicate with them. So like it's many different languages I can tell, like many different dialects. So
hmm
and then I learned Arabic, and I started learning Arabic long time ago. I almost forgot like, but when I'm listening, I can understand a lot. Then and then the first language like I learned as an English alphabet, like it
hmm
was Norwegian. So then I went to Denmark and I learned Danish. And because Danish and Norwegian are very similar, and in 3 months I was like so good in Danish. And then I started learning English a little bit online, and then I came to Italy and I started learning Italian. So I think the only language I speak well now, and I speak better than any other language except my mother tongue, is English. I don't know. I was always passionate about it to be able to speak English well, and there were, and I still have a lot of reason, but I had so many good reasons. So I was always starting with the big why. Why should I learn English? And I'm helping my students, like they also have these reasons, like, and I help them like to understand like why should I learn English. And I think English is the only language that you can communicate with the whole world. Wherever you go, English will serve you. And it's like in a bridge, like just like we are in a good example. Like if I didn't know English, do you think we would end up getting married? Like just no. And any other language are you learning now?
Well, because we live in Italy, I've been learning Italian.
So do you think one day you will speak my heart language?
Which one? Hazaragi?
I mean, Dari will be fine. Farsi will be fine. So, Farsi, Dari, Hazaragi, they are in the same category. So,
yeah, hopefully one day.
Hopefully one day. That would be so good. Like, I think everyone have a heart language, and
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and when we speak in a people's heart language, that's how we connect. But English, you need, like, for your business, if you want to be famous, and if you want to be very successful,
or if you just want to travel and go other places.
Yeah, like if you want to go to the US and study there.
Or if you just want to travel other places, because airports will all have English, whether you speak that language of that country or not.
Yeah, exactly. So when I'm teaching my students in Rome, in Italy, and sometimes I'm just like telling them, okay, let's assume you are not in Italy, in a country that they don't speak Italian, because most of the time we say the last place we speak Italian is like Fiumicino, the international airport of Rome, and then I would say like, then we would say like bye bye Italian, and where we say like ciao, arrivederci. So I hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you think it is helpful, please write in the comments, and that we get an idea and just make more videos like this. And we like to serve you and like to help your English get better.